Yo, welcome to another episode of Build Something TV. We knows what's going on, what's happening, man. Welcome to another episode of Garage Talk here on the BST4 channel, where we're going to be talking about the top 3 mods with an extra special one on the end for your Crown Victoria without touching your engine. If you guys have a Crown Victoria, you just got into the Crown Victoria game, kind of like how I did, well, listen up to these 3 mods. This is for the broke guy. So, the number 3 mod, which should be number 1 or number 2, is really in no particular order, but this is how I would do it if I didn't, if you don't have the money, this is what you would do first. Now, the first thing you would do, which is number 3, is to get a Catback exhaust. Now, we're talking about getting your mufflers, MagnaFlow, and some tips, and taking all of that stuff to a muffler shop to make a Catback for your Crown Victoria. Because it's just the best way, simplify, and it's really simple, and it's really quick to do. And it won't cost you an arm and a leg to get it done, and to get it done correctly with the bends and everything like that. But if you guys have like $1,500, you want to get stainless steel exhaust with the header for your Crown Victoria, go ahead, no problem. You think you're going to get horsepower, but you're really not, because you're going to have to tune everything back anyway, and you're going to be very displeased with the horsepower that you're going to get. Now, this is a 5.4 motor. Now, the situation that I'm trying to tell you guys to run away from with your 4.6 is when you're putting headers on, these studs are going to break. Now, these are stainless steel studs that I put on here. Now, with this engine out, I broke the studs on this, and this is what's going to happen to your 4.6 depending on the elements it was in. If it's from the East Coast, your studs are more likely rusty, and this is why I'm telling you guys to stay away from headers and a complete exhaust situation. You just get the Catback situation and you will be good. Horsepower gain slightly, throttle response, smile on your face. That will work. Now, the number 2 mod would be, no particular order again, but I would do gearing. Now, some of you guys, if you like to race and drag, 410s and up. If you like to get a little bit more spunk, but you still want to be doing some highway cruising, then you would get 375s or 373s. If I was you guys, I would go to the junkyard, get a Ford Explorer rear. I think it's a D4 or D2. Forgot which one it was. But you would go ahead and get you some of these right here. That's what you would get. Get you a pumpkin like this with a LSD in it, aka traction lock for Ford, LSD for Chevy, and these are 410 gears. This is out of a Ford Ranger though. Now, if you go and get the one out of the Ford Explorer, there will be 373. So you have 373 gears, and you will have the traction lock, and you'll be good to go. And that's all that you would need to do. Install that in your car for probably around 500 bucks. Now you have a Catback exhaust that sounds great, give you a little bit more spunk. Now you have gearing to match the sound of the car that gives you a little bit more spunk on the go. That will be the best move for you. Some of you guys say, well, hey, what about a K&N filter? And put a little nice goldy thing around it like this thing. Well, those intakes are designed in a booth, which means that they have a fan on it, and that's not quite realistic, because if you have the air intake that's sitting in here and the hood is on it and you got the cold air, where's it getting cold air from? It's not getting cold air from anywhere. It's getting hot air, so it doesn't really work. Number 1, depending on where your money is and everything like that, will be the J mod. The J mod is basically a shift kit. A better than B&B and all them shift kits for our Panther body cars. This was proven, it's good to go, and it lasts for years, but your transmission gotta be right. Don't play around with it if your transmission is sick. Get a good trans and then play with it and get this mod right here. So you add your combination with the sound, then you got your combination with your gearing, then you got the shifting. Now you got a beautiful, beautiful ride. But the extra sauce, that will be number 4, will be the suspension. Now, this is going to cost you a little bit of money, and you really have to get this because you got the gearing right, you got the sound, you got the gears chirping with the daggone J mod. You need a suspension because you're going to be driving like an animal. You need to control your car. So the suspension is number 4 for an extra special gift there. You know what I mean? You didn't even touch your engine and your car is rocking. But now, you saved you some money up now. Now you do your swap, or you did a power adder, whatever you choose, whatever engine, whatever you want to do. You got the suspension matching, the gearing is matching, the trans is matching, you're good to go, you're golden. That is why I said these are the top 3 mods with the extra special 4th one. That will be good for your Crown Victoria, and that will be your budget and how you will go about it. Depending on which one you want to do first, but that's what you need to do in those in that order. So, thank you for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. I hope you guys were enlightened. And please remember, do not use one of those K&N filters on your ride. It's a waste of time. Do not put headers on your car. It's a waste of time on a 4.6. And a stainless steel completely, the exhaust all the way back, it does really nothing for you. Do the mods that really count for the money. You know what I mean? And now, the next video, we're going to be speaking about the replacement of displacement, meaning that we're taking a 4.6 out and replacing it with a 2.7, a 2.0, or maybe just go all the way out and use a 350Z VQ 3.5. See you guys on the next video. And we're going to be talking about it very soon, man.